Thanks, Gretchen. Well, a Greensboro man's been sentenced in federal court after being found with child sex abuse material. It was discovered after the high-profile arrest of his father, Ryan Ruth, who's the accused second assassination attempt on President Trump.
As for Ryan's son, Orrin, authorities found the child porn after they searched his home in Greensboro in September 2024. Orrin received 7 years in prison and 5 years of supervised release, and must pay restitution to the victims. Fox 8 Celeste Smith joining us now in front of the federal courthouse. Celeste, I know you were in that court today. What did the judge say?
Well, today in court, Judge William Osteen said that this is a disturbing and serious offense. And in Orrin Ruth's case, he said that with that sentence that he handed down, that he aims to not only address and reflect the seriousness of the crime, but also the need for deterrence.
Orrin Ruth's sentencing hearing lasted nearly 2 hours at the federal courthouse in Greensboro. Ruth's attorney submitted character letters, including one from his former principal at the early college at Guilford and Ruth's mother. The judge said her letter was moving and very persuasive, but said a positive personal history is not a distinguishing factor. Ruth's mother declined to comment to Fox 8 on the sentencing before and after court. But Ruth's attorney told us this.
What I'm pleased with is Judge Osteen gave the case good consideration on it, and while we may have wanted a different result, we're satisfied that the court gave considerable thought to sentencing.
Ruth's attorney fought for a lighter sentence, which was ultimately shot down. Some of the strongest arguments in court happened as the prosecution described the material Ruth had. They called it horrific and exploitative. When making his decision, the judge pointing to Ruth's activity on encrypted messaging apps like Whisper, Telegram, and Signal. In his decision, the judge said anything lower than the sentence of 7 years in prison and 5 years supervised probation would not reflect the seriousness. Still, the judge sided with the defense in other areas, with the term of Ruth's supervised probation and requests for a prison closer to home with mental health counseling, sex offender treatment, and vocational programs. Ruth's attorney also requested an expedited transfer from the county jail.
Because of his father's case, as much as anything, there's always a concern that there's always a safety concern, and the sooner that he can get to the Bureau of Prisons that has a little more experience in dealing with this, the better.
Ruth's sentence also includes a restitution order to be paid to victims in this crime in monthly installments, which will start 60 days after his release from prison. But right now he remains in custody until the judge's written judgment is finalized. And then at that point, he will be transferred over to the federal prison. Live in Greensboro, Celeste Smith, Fox 8 News.
Celeste, thanks.